guys, this is Thiago again from Flip English School, right? And today I'm here to talk to you guys about two different things, okay? So we'll talk a little bit about prepositions of place, and we'll talk a little bit about instructions, about expressions to give directions, alright? So, in what situations do we use these expressions, right? Imagine that you travel, okay, you go to New York, for example, and you need to get some information, or in Brazil, for example, imagine that you have to give some information in English, okay, about location and directions, alright? For you to understand better, for you to see better the idea, I have here behind me a map, okay? I'm sorry because I did all this, so I don't have the talent, okay, to draw, but this is what I have, alright? And in this map, we have some different locations, right? So for example, we have the candy store, we have the gas station, we have Joe's Pizza and the CD store, we have Flip, of course, we have Flip, we have the library, the bank, a post office, drugstore, and finally we have a theater, okay? And all these locations, they are in a place where there are 4 different streets and avenues, okay? So we have New York Street, London Street, and we have 2 avenues, alright? 2 different avenues we have. First Avenue and Second Avenue, okay? Now that we have this map, you can try to locate some of these places, alright? So to locate, to give the location of this place, it's necessary to use some expressions. For example, today I will work with 4 different expressions to give location, okay? So we have here, for example, imagine, for example, the drugstore. Take a look at the drugstore. If you analyze the drugstore and the library, okay, the drugstore and the library, I can say it's possible to say that the drugstore is across from the library, alright? It's across from the library, okay, on the other side of the street, alright? Moving on, I can consider, for example, Joe's Pizza and the CD store, alright? If I consider Joe's Pizza and the CD store, I can say that Joe's Pizza is next to the CD store. You see, next to is right one beside the other, alright? Okay, so if we continue, I talked about the drugstore and the library, I talked about Joe's Pizza and the CD store, and if I consider, again, the library, I can say, for example, it's possible to say, or better, I'm sorry, in this moment, I think I'll talk about the gas station, okay? So consider the gas station, forget about the library for 1 second. The gas station, in this case here, if you analyze, the gas station is what? On the corner, okay? So I can say that the gas station is on the corner of 2nd Avenue, alright? And New York Street. So we have here, the gas station is on the corner of 2nd Avenue and New York Street, right here. Okay? On the corner. This is it. Alright? So, finally, talking about the prepositions of place, we can go back to the library. Okay, now I can talk about the library. Now consider the library. If you think about Flip and the bank, I can say that the library is between Flip and the bank, alright? Simple like this. The bank is right here, Flip is right here, and the library is in the middle. So I can say again that the library is between Flip and the bank, alright? So these 4 expressions are, as I said before, expressions that we use to give location, alright? Now, imagine that you have to give not only the location, like, for example, Joe's Pizza is on 2nd Avenue, okay, or the gas station is on the corner of New York Street and 2nd Avenue. But imagine that I want to give the directions, okay, the directions that the person has to go, alright? So to talk about these directions, I can use the map again. Now imagine, I have here 4 different expressions that we can use to give directions, alright? So we have first, go straight, okay? Go straight is very simple. For example, I am in the candy store, right? And I want to go to the bank, alright? So, what are the directions that I have to take, okay? It's simple. I take First Avenue and I go straight on the First Avenue to the bank, okay? Go straight, this is it. Another expression that we have here is to cross, alright? Like to cross the street, okay? So, again, another example. When I come from the candy store to the bank, I go straight on First Avenue, and you see I cross New York Street. You see? So this is to cross, alright? To pass by the street. And then to finish, we have 2 expressions, okay? We use turn left and we use turn right, depending on the directions that we are given. For example, imagine that, again, one more time, I am in the candy store, alright? So, if I am in the candy store and I want to come to the gas station, what do? I take First Avenue and I turn left. I turn left on New York Street, okay? And to finish, finally I can say, for example, imagine that I am in the gas station and I want to return to the candy store. So I take New York Street and I turn right on the First Avenue, alright? So, all these expressions, as I said, they are used for 2 different reasons. First, to give location, and second, to give directions, alright? So, I hope you liked this video, alright? Don't forget to like our fan page on Facebook and watch our videos in our channel on YouTube, alright? It was a pleasure to be here with you again. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.